I graduated with my BFA in dance in 2008, but I've been dancing since I was 5. I started my training in Trinidad and Tobago and then came to the US for college at Adelphi University. But around 15, 16 is when I really started seeing other people that I knew pursuing dance professionally, so I sort of knew that that's when it was going to happen. I grew up doing mainly ballet and modern, so a lot of the techniques that were popular then and that were popular here too, Horton technique and Graham and more classical modern techniques. So I grew up doing both of those, and then obviously Caribbean dance would always be involved in all of our performances back home in Trinidad. I came here just to pursue dance. I teach a soca class at Mark Morris Dance Center, and it's fun, and it's a way that I get to engage with people in a light, fun, and engaging sort of way. And it feels good to do it in my body. It feels good to see smiling faces looking back at me in class. So I would say in that way, that's one of my favorite styles. But I really, really love being on stage doing contemporary modern dance, especially that gets to tell a story from my community, of the Caribbean, of the African diaspora.
Candace is important to Brooklyn because she is a hub within herself of what Brooklyn represents. Soca, Caribbean people, roots, heritage, tradition.
I try to go and take other people's classes too, especially people who teach similar styles that I do, because it's easy for us as dancers, especially because a lot of dancers now are taking matters into their own hands and coming up with their own classes, like self-producing their own events, creating their own styles, marketing their own classes. You get isolated. And at the professional level, because we're all so busy, we're all running around, we're all trying to hustle and make money, we don't have time really to attend each other's classes. But I do make it a point to go and visit other people once I can and see what their class is like, and just be a student again and support them, because as a professional, it's nice to sometimes see your peers in class with you. Dance you're never there. You're always searching, you're always working towards the next thing. So it keeps me motivated. I feel like because I always have to, I always have to step up. Like you're never at the pinnacle. There's always work to do. So I feel like that's helped me overcome other challenges in my life, because I approach it in the same way. It's like you're never just there hanging out. Like you always have to keep at whatever it is that you're working on. So in that way, I feel like it's helped me. It's how I've met a lot of people. It's how I get to interact with people. It's how I build a lot of bonds with people who are like in my circle and my family now. So it's like saying I'm a woman. It's like saying I'm from Trinidad. It's another way to describe who I am. I use my body to tell stories, to connect, to inspire, to communicate. Dance is basically a tool, and really it's just a tool to engage with other people and to build community. So if you think about it that way, and so if you want to pursue dance on an international level, on a professional level, you're basically saying to yourself that you're using dance to solve a problem, or to address something in your community, or to address something on the worldwide stage. You have to have another focus besides just doing steps, or else I feel like you get stuck pretty quickly.